we are heading out this morning to check on the greenhouses and to check on our plant grow room. Temperature got down into the 20s, quite a ways into the 20s last night. Supposed to get all the way up to a whole 31 degrees today. That's kind of cold for around here. That's, you know, we don't see too much dip into the teens here in where we're at in East Tennessee. So it's a mucky mess right now. It snowed a little bit, but it rained all evening yesterday. So the rain made for a nice mess. If you've never dealt with clay soil and rain, it gets slippery. But anyway, the primary one to check on, because I'm sure I need to change a propane tank. We got a big tank and several little tanks that we heat this one with. And the big one is empty. Okay, well, we're good. The heat is still on. Propane's burning. We got a little backup electric heater here. Nothing special. That's just a backup to make sure things don't fail. Because, you know, propane goes out. It's nice to have something else to warm the place up. Feels pretty good in here. We're still harvesting peppers, and it's looking good. We're obviously heading towards spring, get these plants back into production. We've got cabbage and some brassicas over here that are about ready to plant. We've got elderberry cuttings. No matter of fact, let me turn you around and let you see this. So anyway, there's our elderberry cuttings. Well, they're rooted cuttings now. They'll be plants come springtime. They've done rooted quite well now for several months, so got to get the weeds out of them when we up pot them. We'll pull the weeds when they go into their pots here shortly, and in the spring they'll be ready for sale. But there's our peppers. That big one down there is an Anaheim. It has got new peppers all over it. It is really enjoying this slightly cool weather. And if you can see all the way down there in the corner, we have a lemon drop down there that has just done like crazy this year. And there's an ahi gold down there that's done real well also. Okay. And there's our brassicas and so forth, cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower. Not sure what else is in there, but I know those are in there. Right, this is greenhouse number 2 that we were just in. It's snowing. So let's go over to greenhouse number 1. Now, greenhouse number 1 is unheated. It is purely the heat that it gets from outside. And we have some romaine lettuce here. This stuff is young, just getting started. As the days get longer, it'll do better. Got some radicchio. Oh, I think we got some kale probably there. Back here we have some kale in the cinder blocks. We got some Romanesca back yonder. Some purple lady pak choi. And this bed is all lettuce and I just sowed radishes. And you can see the little radishes coming up all along. Hopefully you can. See here. Actually not there. There. And here we have some more. So Poke those two little radish seeds in the ground. They come above the ground when we watered. Excuse me. But, oh, here we have some more lettuce. Over there's lettuce. There we have a tray of lettuce waiting to get planted. We will replace some of the ones that died. Some of them just wasn't quite tough enough to handle it in here. It don't stay a whole lot warmer in there than it does outside, but it does get a lot warmer in there during the day, so that is the advantage to it, is that we do get some warmer temperatures during the day, and that helps to go on up into the night. That way, there's our DIY high tunnel that's getting ready to get moved because our greenhouse is going here. It paid for itself in peppers this fall and winter. Got us past those first frosts. So, walking down the breezeway of the barn, it always seems like it's way colder in this breezeway than it is outside. We got a chicken that refuses to stay in her home. She don't want to be outside in the cold right now, so she's in here hiding. All right, feeling good in here. We're about 60 degrees. I'm going to turn this little heater up a little bit. Thought I'd bring y'all along for my morning checkup. So, in here we have some cilantro, some fennel, some basil, Genovese basil to be accurate, and back here we have some Detroit dark red beets. Those will be used primarily in the beginning for beet greens, and then we will switch over to taking beets off of them. These are the beets I left in the germination chamber too long. Shame on me. They may recover, may not. But we're going to see what we can do with them. And here we have some cauliflower that I left in the germination chamber too long. So it has really bad. And as you can see back there, my Violetta Italia was old seeds. So they didn't do very well. And we have some peppers, some serranos, looks like, and I can't read the rest of the labels. We have some chamomile, some kale and lettuce and so forth here that's being up potted. I done got part of it done. We'll work on some more of it today. Down here we have some more peppers growing, looking quite well. Onions and leeks. Over here we have some asparagus that is really starting to look nice. I'm very happy with my asparagus. It's about time to up pot it. We sell those as 3-packs, and of course we plant some for ourselves too. They're heirloom asparaguses. It's we keep, I think, 4 different types of heirloom asparagus, and start them from seed every year. And we sell a 3-pack, so you get 3 plants. They're not crowned yet, of course, because they need a little time to grow. But there'll be 3 plants, and they do quite well. Over here we have a little bit of red Russian kale, and then the rest of that is all tatsoi. The tatsoi seems to really love the cold. We have a bunch of cilantro up here. It's doing very well, nice and perky. And if you haven't watched our other videos, you need to watch our other videos on this. This room, I need to put a little bit of water on that onion. Got one onion cell that has dried out. Kind of weird how that happens sometimes. But watch our other videos on this grow room. This was a chick brooder room in our barn. And we have decided to really almost stop doing chickens. Not stopping, but almost. So we converted this room into a grow room. We've all decided we like it a little better this way. But anyway, we got some red onions there. And we got a Tosca onion back there in the back. Tosca's not doing quite very well, and we had the same problem out of them on the other set. So I'm going to have to talk to our supplier on the Tosca. That's the only onion we've seeded that's give us trouble. And as you can see, the rest of them are doing quite well. And the Tosca's back there in that back corner, and it's only got just like 2 onions in it. And the same problem we had on the other. Planted like 150, 250 onion seeds, and we got like 5 come up. And beets again. That is a golden beet. You can look at the color of the stem, and I about knew what it was going to be without reading the tag. And some more chamomile. We saw a lot of chamomile. Chamomile is very popular. And we have a little bit of large leaf basil there in the corner that filled in. So down here we have more peppers. I've got some poblanos and some big gems and black Hungarians there, and yellow Trinidad scorpions and Anaheims that are doing quite well. And over here starting to catch up is well, I can't read the tag from here. That kind of looks like a black Hungarian, but it might be a Puma. And as you can see, peppers are doing well. They would like a little more warmth. Bottom line is I can't afford to keep this room 75 degrees. So we deal with what we got. Got more peppers. I seeded about 375 peppers yesterday. Back there we got some toy pak choy. And we got some bok choy, ching chang, and so on and so forth. Some Chinese yod fa, and some more bok choy. This was the other batch of beets that I let stay in the germination chamber too long. Some of it's doing quite well, some of it's not. This is a Ruby Queen. And here we have some early purple kohlrabi. And we have more peppers. And some more kale and kohlrabi there. Here's some of the trays that I sowed yesterday. You might want to wonder why they're stacked. 1, because of lack of room, but 2, because stacking will help hold some of the heat in, and they won't germinate for days. And they would be in the germination chamber, but I don't have room. But here we have some more leeks and onions, and there's the Tosca onion again. You know, 100, 150 seeds, maybe 200 in there, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 10 that germinated, maybe 11. So really disappointed in the Tosca seeds. I won't show you everything that we got going on in here, but I'll give you a little highlight reel. This is a little germination. We got you can see down there we got a large heat mat. So it's a 2x4 heat mat. We can get 4 of them on it, and nothing's germinated yet. These are they only been in there just like 2 or 3 days. So, and then, like I said, we got some cuttings down here, grapevines and kiwi and so on and so forth that we're working with. And they are on a heat mat. So, now let's go up. This is one of our germination chambers. As you can see, it's an old GQF incubator. It's a digital. I can control the temperature precisely and fairly well control humidity. Humidity I can't keep perfect, but it's got a humidity meter on it and I can control it to some degree. And this thing is turning, so somebody has got up there and turned the egg turner on. We're going to move it back to a flat position. now we're going to turn it off. It should have been off. What's going on with this thing? Let's go back here and look at it. You can see what I'm seeing. So, I need to raise humidity. Of course, I got the door open right now. But it is not on automatic. See, this is the button you push, turn on automatic. See, the green light came on. That's weird. I'll have to keep an eye on this, see what's going on. And this is our humidity tray. It's a little bit low. I'm sure there's nothing germinated, but we gotta check. This is a tray of Serranos and purple cayennes. Need some water here. We got some Caribbean red and some Hungarian hot wax. Here we have long cayennes and Buena Mulatas. And chocolate habaneros and Carolina Reapers. And I would have been very surprised if any of them had been up yet, because they have literally been in there 2 or 3 days. So there's our next light to hook up. It's a used one I had. Pick up the bulbs this evening. I'll probably hook it up this evening or tomorrow. It'll be for my next grow station. So we got everything from cheap lights to expensive lights. Well, let's see where we are. So that's a tour of the grow room and greenhouses this morning. Let you see what's going on. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay warm if you're somewhere where it's cold. If you got to get cold, make it worth your while. Hey, be sure to like and subscribe. It really will help our channel. I mean, it really helps. So be sure to like and subscribe. Share us with your friends. Share us with your enemies. It doesn't matter to me. Anyway, thank you. Take care.